Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. It's Leannepenney and we're doing another Wednesday night live from my home cooking class. So I'm so glad everyone could join me. We've got some brand new consultants joining us tonight. We have Angela, we have Crystal, we have Samantha, Crystal's host, and all their guests. So I'm so thrilled that I have a chance to cook with you tonight. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you might like. I'm not able to answer them as we go because my phone is doing all our filming, and though I will circle back around and give you all the details you might need and anything you might be wondering that I happen to miss. So in case you're new to Epicure, we are a 100% Canadian company based in Victoria, BC. We very recently expanded to the United States as well, so we've welcomed our US neighbors to our consultants. And we offer live cooking classes to show you how to make meals quickly and easily. We are the experts when it comes to putting dinner on your table from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. That is our claim to fame. And I've actually been teaching cooking classes now for a little over 20 years. Now normally we do our cooking classes right in your house. We bring our goodies with us, you and your friends get to roll up your sleeves and we all cook together. But since we're experiencing this social distancing right now, we have transitioned and started offering our cooking classes from our own kitchens, but you still get to join us. So that's still the most fun part of our job, is sharing our enthusiasm and our tips and ideas on how to enjoy Epicure in your kitchen. So tonight, we are shining the spotlight on some summertime favorites. We're going to share some ideas for grilling and glazing, making some amazing side dishes quickly and easily. So hands up at home, who loves quick and easy cooking? Because that's what we're all about. We really want to take the guesswork out of cooking at home. Goodness, big tongue twister there. Let me grab a drink. So we want to take all the guesswork over cooking at home. There we go. And help you do it as quickly and easily as possible. Because with summertime coming, you want to relax too, right? So we have lots of ideas to share. So we're going to leap right in and start going right now. So very often people ask me, I'm new to Epicure, what do I start with? Well, of course, you're going to start with one of our silicone steamers. These change your world in the kitchen. We have two different versions. This is our rectangular steamer, looks a lot like a loaf pan, comes with a lid. And then we also have a larger one that's called the multi-purpose steamer. And mine is actually in the microwave right now. The timer is going to go on that in just a couple of seconds. And what I want to share with you about the steamers is they are made of 100% food-grade silicone, and they turn your cooking time into a mere fraction of what it would normally be in your conventional stove or oven. So they really revolutionize how you're cooking at home. So we're going to check our timer. We are down to 4 seconds. So I'll be right back to show you our multi-purpose steamer. So here we go. All of our steamers have little steam vents in the lids. So when I put on a lid, I'm always very careful to make sure those vents are facing away from my wrists or my arms so that that steam doesn't come up onto me. And I love how quickly these cook. We've actually cooked baby potatoes in here tonight to make an almost instant potato salad. So it's an amazing side dish. It goes together quickly and easily. You can enjoy it any day of the week. And so those potatoes were done in about 7 minutes. Can you believe that? If I put them in a stovetop pot with water, that water wouldn't even be boiled yet in 8 minutes. And now these potatoes are completely done. So we're just going to let those sit in the steamer. But what I want to share with you about the steamer is it's not just for veggies. Many of us think of when we cook in the microwave, it's all about steaming veggies. And it certainly is, because steaming actually locks in all the nutrients in your foods and keeps them bright and tender, crisp, so they don't get overcooked or soggy. You don't add any water to your steamer, so it keeps things lovely and crisp. And you can use it for things like grain, so rice or quinoa. You might choose to do any sort of a protein in there. I've actually done whole 3-pound bone-in chickens in that steamer in 20 minutes. Can you imagine? And the end result is just like a rotisserie chicken. It is juicy and tender, and you control what flavor goes on it with our seasoning blends, and you decide if any salt goes on it at all. I challenge you, the next time you're shopping, take a look at those pre-cooked rotisserie chickens at your supermarket or the big box store. Sometimes those sodium levels can be pretty darn scary. So this way you can make it at home. They're amazing for ground meats, for corn on the cob, for popcorn. You don't need any oil or any butter. And I love it for bacon. That multi-purpose steamer comes with a handy little tray, so you can actually put a ½ pound of bacon on top of the tray, put it inside your steamer with the lid on, and in 4 minutes, you've got beautifully crisp bacon ready to enjoy, and all the oil drips to the bottom. How does that sound? So it really is so multi-purpose, and that is where I always say, when you're new to Epicure, start here. Pick a steamer, and then pick up some spices to go with it. So tonight, we are making a potato salad in that steamer, and I bet some of you are gonna recognize the flavors in this potato salad. We have a dip that's been incredibly popular for a long time at Epicure called the Extraordinary Cheese Dip. And so tonight, we are using the same 3 spices for that dip to make an incredible, extraordinary potato salad. So we're gonna mix up the dressing in our 4-cup prep bowl, and I just love these. It's a tempered glass bowl that has a silicone lid to keep everything fresh. You can even, if it's filled with liquid, turn it right upside down, and all your goodies stay inside your bowl. So I've already added a ½ cup of Greek yogurt and a ½ cup of mayo, and we are going to add a tablespoon of each of these spice blends. So one is good old CCB, that's cheese, chive, and bacon, and it is now made with our Pinto bean bacon. So a fantastic alternative, low in sodium, low in cholesterol. As a matter of fact, it's cholesterol free. So if you've been missing the taste of bacon, this is your new best friend. So we have a tablespoon of CCB. That's great in mashed potatoes and scrambled eggs. We have a tablespoon of lemon dilly, gorgeous with chicken, veggies, seafood, and then a tablespoon of 3 onion. Now, 3 onion was one of our very first 4 blends that we ever had at Epicure. And, oops, I was a little skimpy on that one. There we go. And what I love about 3 onion is 3 tablespoons replace an entire onion. So you never have to cry again. Just open up your jar of 3 onion and sprinkle it into everything. Soups, stews, casseroles, burgers, salad dressings, you name it. Grab your 3 onion and you're ready to go. You never have to worry about onions spoiling either if you live in a smaller household. And I measured that out with one of our most popular cooking tools. It's called the 4-in-1 spice spoon. So it actually has 4 measurements right on the 1 spoon. A tablespoon, a teaspoon, and when you turn it over, a half and a little line here for a 1/4 teaspoon. So I just love that, and it fits inside all of our spice jars. So we're just going to give our dressing a stir using our sauté spoon. Now all of our silicone utensils have this really super sturdy stainless steel core. So they're very, very strong. I can't even bend that. And then they're coated in food grade silicone, which makes them heat resistant. So this spoon might sit in the side of my pot of spaghetti sauce and it will never get hot. It also has a really flexible blade on the end, just like a spatula. And it's gonna help me scrape all the dressing out of this bowl in moments. So our dressing is done. Did you catch that? That was literally seconds. And so to the potatoes in the steamer, I'm going to add some chopped up hard-boiled eggs that we prepared earlier. So just watch that cloud of steam. There we are. There's our potatoes, beautifully cooked. And so I chopped up the egg. These are in our mini prep bowls. They come in a set of 4, and they're actually measured off like measuring cups. There's an imperial and a metric measurement right on the sides of the jars, and it's a 1/4 cup, a 1/2 cup, a 3/4, and then a full bowl is of 1 cup. And they all, again, just like the big bowl, have silicone lids. So let's say I filled this with some leftover barbecue sauce. You could actually turn your bowls right upside down and nothing falls out. So love them. So I took the liberty of chopping up those eggs earlier, and I chopped them with something you might not expect. gorgeous ceramic knives at Epicure that I use for all sorts of veggie prep, chopping up seafood, boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I love it for cutting things like lettuce or apple or bananas. Because it's a ceramic blade, it helps those foods not oxidize as quickly. So it keeps your fruit and veggies from turning brown as quickly as they do when you use a metal knife. Super comfy handle, they never need to be sharpened, and if you love juicy tomatoes, this is your best friend. However, I didn't use this for the eggs tonight. I grabbed something unexpected. Now, if you love to cook like me, you might be thinking, Leanne, I own every single utensil that has ever been invented. I don't need any more. I kind of thought that too. And then Epicure introduced something brand new. And it's a meat separator, a ground meat separator. It kind of looks like a propeller. I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but I'm not native to Nova Scotia where I live right now. I'm from a very tiny community in Newfoundland, and to me, this looks like a boat propeller. So we've always called it that. But it's amazing for breaking up ground meats into little tiny pieces, breaking down diced tomatoes in a spaghetti sauce or a chili, smashing up guacamole, mashing your avocados, chunking up potatoes for a chunky potato salad, and I used it to chop up my boiled eggs tonight. Really, really quick and easy. So we are going to add the boiled eggs right into the potatoes in the steamer. So we are doing most of the chatting here this evening, but if we were actually just cooking, we have the salad already made and put to the side. So here we have the eggs, the potato, and we're going to add the dressing. In we go. And this is why I cut the mayonnaise with Greek yogurt. It gives us a terrific boost of protein in this dish. And it's a non-fat yogurt, so it kind of offsets the fat that might be in the mayonnaise. Now, remember when I said that that sauté spoon was going to scrape that bowl totally clean? That's pretty darn impressive, don't you think? Hardly a scrap left behind. And now we're simply going to give it a stir, and our potato salad is ready. And what's really lovely about this recipe is that it's delicious served warm. You can serve it room temperature, or you can chill it. So you can actually just give it that little final touch with some shredded cheddar cheese. So you have all your favorite extraordinary cheese dip flavors in here, and now you're going to add a little cheddar on top. Again, you can have it right now when it's still warm. You can have it room temp, or you can chill it. And we're going to highlight some of our summer specials, our June specials. We have brought back, just for June, 3 products called toppers, and they're incredibly popular with our customers. People have been asking about them because they weren't in our catalog. So we actually have a garlicky dill that's amazing on potato salad, on eggs, on salmon, on shrimp. Really fantastic. So when I plate up our salad, we'll put some of that on top. We have sesame crunch. So this one is loaded with bell peppers, carrots, sesame seed, and has a terrific Asian flavor profile. Great on veggies, on rice, on eggs. And then the other topper is sweet and smoky. So in this one you have that pinto bean bacon again, with the addition of some onion, garlic, parsley, and tomato. So just imagine that could go on anything. And it's also gorgeous on the potato salad as well. So there's our delicious potato salad, ready to enjoy. So I'm just going to tuck that to the side, and we are going to go on with another part of the dinner that we are making here. So we want to talk about another special this month. Those toppers are available for all of our customers. So anyone can pick these up. It's an amazing deal. They're super, super popular, and they're only available in June. So I'll share with you, if you love our toppers, you might want to consider picking up 2 sets, and then you're going to be covered until possibly they return next season as well. We also have, for hosts this month, an extra special combination. We have our 2 most popular grilling glazes. Now these are spice blends, just like all of our spice blends. Every single product from Epicure is 100% gluten-free, nut-free, tree nut-free, peanut-free. Low to sugar and salt, no added MSG, no coloring, no fillers, no preservatives. The glazes do have a little bit of organic cane sugar in them to help them turn into a glaze when you're using it on the grill. The directions are right on the side of the jar. Every single package from Epicure has labeling on the jar sharing with you basic uses. and their website address. So you can go to the website and type in the name of any product and find more recipes to go with it. So you're never left wondering, what on earth do I do with that? Grab your jar, turn it around, and it's right here. So tonight, we actually went ahead and made some little pork patties, so like little mini hamburger patties. You can use your glazes on chicken, on pork chops, on tofu, tempeh, toss it with chickpeas. So you've got vegan and vegetarian alternatives. You can use classic proteins, amazing with seafood. And the two we're highlighting are teriyaki and O Canada. So teriyaki are those classic Asian flavors. We've got garlic, ginger, sesame, soy sauce. And I took about a half pound of ground pork, added 2 tablespoons of the spice blend right out of the jar. And then I also used the recipe on the label to make a little sauce. And that's how I've prepared the teriyaki pork for you tonight. And then we also have the O Canada. And oh my gosh, you want to run, not walk, to your consultant and order O Canada, or book your own class for June so you can get it for free, or pick it up as part of the discounted host special, because O Canada, all-time favorite of our customers. It is a blend of organic maple sugar, organic cane sugar, garlic, and onion, and it is delicious. It's lightly sweet, a little bit savory, beautiful with items like chicken, pork, shrimp, or scallops. Love it on roasted root veggies in the wintertime, and there's even a couple of amazing salad dressings you can make with it. So we grilled the pork ahead of time, and I've just been keeping it warm here in my rectangular steamer. And so, again, as I said, you might have used a pork chop, a chicken breast, slabs of tofu, or cubes of tofu that you pan-fried and glazed with the sauce. And I have to tell you, they smell absolutely delicious. So we are going to plate these up and show you what our finished meal looks like. So I love that those glazes, oh gosh, I forgot to tell you, there's a top secret extra special item in that set for hosts. And it's our locking tongs. We had these several years ago, and we adored them, and they are back just for our June hosts. So in June, we have the 2 grilling glazes. They are a different size. This is my old jar. I'm trying to use it up. They'll come in this size jar. So we have the 2 grilling glazes for you for hosting, and the locking tongs. So what I love is when you put these in your cookware drawer, they don't open up and jam your drawer. But when you're ready to use your tongs, simply push in the little piece on the bottom and they pop right open. So they're nice and long. They have the non-stick silicone ends on them for picking things up from the grill. We just adore them. When you're ready to store them again after they're washed, just push in that little piece. Oh, pull it out. There we go. And they lock up. So you don't have to worry about them jamming your cookware drawers. You could even hang them like this as well, inside one of your cabinets if you want to always have them at your fingertips. So that combination right here is the hosting special for June. So if even with this little introduction, you're thinking, oh my gosh, Leanne, I kind of want one of everything that I've seen already, no worries. Pick out your favorites tonight and consider hosting your own class. You get a free shopping spree based on your overall class sales. You have half-price items. You have access to that discounted special. And you and all your friends right now will absolutely want to be looking at the customer special this month, which are those toppers, because it's limited time only. Another goodie you might want to consider, especially if you've used this product from Epicure before, is our mac and cheese seasoning. Our mac and cheese is amazing, just flat out, all time amazing. And just like all of our other meal solutions in these little packages, the directions to make it are right on the back, and the basic supermarket items you need are in the bold print. So really, really easy. If you've ever been challenged with meal planning, having a variety of these in your pantry makes meal planning so easy. Grab 3 or 4, sit down, make up your grocery list using your flyers, and then you've got 3 or 4 meals planned for that week. But what I want to share about the mac and cheese that makes it extra special is that this is a charitable item for Epicure this season. For every set you purchase, Epicure donates a meal to a family in need. And I just love that. We feed our kiddos our mac and cheese or enjoy it ourselves. And with every set we buy, we give back and help a family who's really struggling right now. So if you love mac and cheese, please consider adding some of that to your order. So let's plate up our delicious meal. Of course, every meal should have some veggies, so we have those ready to go. We're going to add some of that yummy, extraordinary potato salad. And oh my gosh, this is always the part of the night where I wish that I had smell-o-vision because it smells amazing. And which pork do you think we should have? Should we have the O Canada that's kind of mapley, or should we have the teriyaki? What do you think? A couple of each? So these are fantastic. As I said, this might be a chicken breast, a pork chop, but here in our house, we often do a little pork patty like this because it's very inexpensively purchased from Costco. It comes in a giant package. We have a large family, so we love to cook on a budget. So here is our delicious meal, made in about 20 minutes. It would have been even faster had I not been chatting. So if you enjoyed what you saw here tonight, please consider hosting your own cooking class for you and your friends. There's so many amazing recipes and meals we can share. And if you've watched what I've done and thought, oh my gosh, she's going to be cooking supper anyway, filming it and sharing it with people and earning an income. So if that makes you kind of curious, speak to the consultant who invited you here tonight. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have as well, because we'd love to welcome you to the Epicure team. So I really wish you were here. Good night.